Terraria, a game that really does not need introduction. A game that I have personally been playing for a decade by now, having 1,300 hours on Steam, and yet I have never 100% of the game a single time. Will I get all of Terraria's 115 achievements, or will I fall into absolute despair trying? Starting our world, we can of course get a pretty instant achievement in Timber, yet the joy would not stick with us for too long. Oh, this might not be a viable world. But I was determined to do as many achievements as I could in one world without any restarts. Yeah, sticking to one world was not gonna happen. Building was something I wanted to work on as well a little bit instead of resorting to my normal luxurious settlements. Finishing our first little home as night approached quickly gave a handful of achievements with no hobo for creating an NPC house, star power for using a mana crystal, and you can do it for surviving the first night. But from now on, I won't go over the reason why I got an achievement for every single one that I get. Yet if you are curious, you can always look right here whenever I get one. While traversing the right of my world, I quickly took a stop to grab the Ooh Shiny achievement and also found the start of the jungle, where my travels were quickly ended by the oh so lovely jungle bat. Once back home, I was easily able to get heavy metal and matching attire though to make up for it. Now while exploring the underground, I got the achievement Watch Your Step for dying to a trap in the desert. In fact, I died in the desert a lot, like 40 minutes straight a lot. Wait, talking. Oh, dear. We're really lucky. This dude's already spawned. We might be able to get a musket and then like a cloud thing. Or just get one shot. God damn. Whoa. Oh, fairy. Oh. I won't die from this, surely. Oh my god! Yet thankfully, at the end of it all, I got one beautiful heart crystal. That's when I decided maybe the desert was just too much for me right now, and I should try my hands somewhere else. Double jump, double jump, double jump. Oh, double jump! I'm goated. Then I didn't even know you got an achievement just for collecting a boss spawn item. But excitingly, my luck seemed to get pretty good as a nymph of all things spawned just 2 hours into playing. I did not want you to drop down. The heartbreaking slip made me think that it's probably a good time for a grappling hook and some added defense. Yet luck shockingly shines down on me again, as just a few moments later we had another nymph spawn by us. And right after we found Pinky as well, easily completing 2 achievements that could have been pretty annoying to find. Oh, get the Toad outfit. And an extractor there, nice. Put this on, let me get that achievement for Vanity. Wait, what? I thought you got an achievement for having your whole Vanity set filled out. I guess not, I guess it's just armor set. At this point, I was pretty confident with my health and defense to start some bosses, yet I felt like I needed a snowball cannon to really secure my victory as my damage was still kind of lacking. Did I get a snowball cannon? No, but don't you worry, because I got 3, count them, 3 blizzards in a bottle back to back. And soon after that, the Slime Rain event began. With a flimsy arena and a few close calls, we were able to do King Slime first try, giving us 2 achievements, both for the win and for the Slime Rain. Right now. Oh, wait, what the? Why did? What? I knew that was an achievement. Why didn't it work before? And we ended off our first stream with one last achievement, which allows me to segue into my next topic. If you enjoy the content and would like to see more of it, we stream every day starting around 6 p.m. CST over at Twitch. The link for both my Twitch and my Discord server will be in the description, and we would love to see you there. At the start of our next stream, we were able to set up some more real estate at our base, desert, and also the jungle, finally allowing us to set up a good pylon system to get around the world. And quickly after, we grabbed Feeling Petty and Smashing Poppet. Now I thought it'd be a pretty good time to go for the snowball cannon again. Tell me why this one item took me 40 minutes to finally find. Like, god damn. That's not. Oh, finally. God, that took so long. On the plus side, though, we were able to get Jeepers Creepers, Vehicular Manslaughter, and we're also able to max out on Heart Crystals. Once we got back home, we were greeted by some goblins, and yeah, that did not go very well for any of us. On top of that, we had a Blood Moon start before we even able to finish. But all the events did allow us to get Goblin Punter, Till Death, and Bloodbath. Who knows, maybe getting all 115 achievements won't even be that hard in this game. Moving on with a few needed arena upgrades, the Snowball Cannon allowed for a clean eye sweep. Like, I was not expecting this thing to be able to one-shot the servants. We even got lucky enough for a warding shield on the first bag. And after talking to the man with the one-sided crush that's low-key pretty obsessive, we were also able to get Leading Landlord for talking to an NPC with max happiness. Honestly, an achievement I was a little worried about getting because I just never do anything with NPCs. We soon started our search for the goblin, and let me tell you, this man was evasive as hell to find. Despawning on me 3 times and dying on me just a few blocks away another did not make this man easy. But from underground to outer space, our search brings us for a shiny red balloon. And we did find a celestial magnet, a lake, a lake, a magnet, a lake, and finally the balloon. Which took way longer than it looks, by the way. After continuing on to the right of our world, we ended up petrifying a gnome and also made it to the beach, grabbing the angler. It was about time for Brain, and we actually had to beat it twice to get enough resources, and both times were surprisingly close, getting into one-shot range multiple times. Now with the angler, I'm going to actively do as many fishing quests as I can through the playthrough. Before resetting my achievements, I only ever did 40 quests. I never even tried getting this achievement. But I'm going to try knocking this one out slowly instead of all at once at the end. Eventually, our meteorite ended up falling, allowing us to get both the armor and the oh so godlike space gun. Pet sugar glider? Oh my god! I've never seen this before. It's just a little man. Afterwards, we went to grow our pylon system, adding the snow biome and the beach, which I'm actually pretty proud of this little house. And to continue our building, we actually made a chest system to have everything sorted instead of it all being in one junk pile. While preparing for Skeletron, we ended up getting Marathon Medalist, which was pretty appropriate as we ran circles around this fight with our space gun. Having the dungeon opened up to us gave us quite a bit of useful things. We got Dungeon Heist, the Cobalt Shield, a Shadow Key, Elder Slime, Water Bolt, Mechanic, Alchemy Table, Tally Counter, and an Azar, which really prevents a lot of grinding. But of course, it did not come without our fair share of deaths, which we then followed up right after with the Old One's army. But also unlocked the Ballista Staff, which is pretty useful. Now it's time for an achievement lightning round. Making our elevator gave us There's Some Who Call Him, Bulldozer, It's Getting Hot in Here, The Frequent Flyer, Rock Bottom, and a Miner for Fire. Moving on to the jungle, we were actually able to find the temple pretty easily, which is nice, as this thing can be annoying to find, even for its size. We were actually able to get quite a few useful items, yet for some reason the Staff of Regrowth of all things felt like pulling a snowball cannon on us. It's not gonna be here. Oh my god, that scared me. Ah. Also, please just take a moment to appreciate how cute this penguin fish is. We were also able to finally find a horseshoe too for us to be able to make the horseshoe balloon after way too many islands. And with a few preparations, we were actually able to achieve a pretty simple queen bee fight and move on to Deerclops. Now, I hate this boss. Complete immunity if you're a few blocks away, you get frozen if you're too close, and you can't even use your pylons when he's alive, which is the worst part because if he kills you, he does not despawn. All of this for some ass boss loot as well. On a happy note, listen to how satisfying this is. Later, while trying to fish for Dread Nautilus, we ended up getting a slime that I totally did not think was named Streamer for a few minutes straight. We then decided to move our focus onto the Terraspark boots, and thankfully had every item already but the Lava Charm and Obsidian Rose. After no luck with chests, we chose to just make a lava lake and fish for the charm. Nope, never mind, take it back. Lava fishing is so slow that I moved back to finding chests. But wait, these chests are so annoying to find, and out of all the millions I am opening, I cannot get this damn lava charm. So now we're back to fishing. But why won't it work? I can't just get a fish. Well, I guess it's time for a YouTube video. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Lava fishing is just this slow? Oh my god. At least we eventually got it. Okay, so the rose can only be getting from imps. Alright. It's a 1 in 20 chance. That's not too bad. Oh. Imps are uncommon enemies? You know, that's still fine. 5% is still a pretty high drop chance. Well, at least we're done now. We can make the Terraspark boots. Wait, never mind. And thankfully had every item already but the Lava Charm and Obsidian Rose. Yeah, scrap that. I don't have water walking boots. Time for even more fishing. I mean, it's only 10% chance from ocean crates. It really should not take that long. Get it. My god, another fucking trident. Oh my god, another fucking trident. Holy shit, it's another fucking trident. Give it to me. Oh my fucking god. Well, fucking. Oh my god, finally. Jesus, that took so long. Trident after trident, after flippers, after trident, after floaty, after breathing reed, getting every other useless item. Look at this chest. This isn't even all of it. None of the fish, none of the accessories, no crates. And I started just trashing most of this stuff after a certain amount of time. Yet we thankfully still made some achievement progress. Throwing a yo-yo, celebrating a party, completing 10 fishing quests, and of course, obtaining the Terraspark boots. But you might have noticed I got the achievement for both 10 and 50 quest completion, and for some reason the reset only reset achievements I had completed, so I had a 40 fish head start in the 20 and 200 quest achievement. To compensate for this, I will catch 40 extra fish after the 200 to make it a legitimate amount, and they'll also go in a chest so you can actually see I did it and not just have to take my word for it. Jumping down into hell gave us quiet neighborhood and a pretty easy wall of flesh fight with the use of both bee nades and the Knight's Edge, which I was not expecting. Defeating wall gave us both the Summoner's Emblem and Firecracker, so we decided to go for a Summoner build. But the grind was so long that we instead went to smash some altars and then fish out the Blade Tongue and Crystal Serpent. Two weapons I really haven't touched before, so they are pretty fun to use. Soon after, the twins spawned on us, and we didn't stand much of a chance, while we still had molten armor on and no viable way of actually doing damage to them. To prepare, we ventured underground and mined some titanium, so now with better armor and fairy wings, we fought the twins again, but with still no good way of attacking them, we were no better off than before. But once we changed our mechs to the destroyer, we were able to get a good win, which allowed us to craft the Mega Shark. Okay, I quick stacked all my bullets away. giving us an easy triumph over the twins and Skeletron, letting us upgrade to hallowed armor and make the pickaxe X. We made our way over to the jungle to gather our life fruits, and this is still the worst thing ever. Oh my fucking god! This place sucks! But we were at least able to eventually finish. Turning one of our islands into a mushroom biome gave us Funky Town and It Can Talk, while fishing gave us Trout Monkey and the Goldenrod. And once we remembered that Queen Slime existed, we took care of her, and after a few tries, we're also able to do Plantera. With that, we made Shroomite armor to better our range build, and then made our way to the dungeon. Yeah, this place was really not being nice to us. Like, why does a pre-hard mode enemy do almost half of my health? But we were able to at least get Robbing the Grave and a sniper. We then started the Frost Moon to get the chain gun, and right after Solar Eclipse started by instantly spawning a Mothron. But we went to hide underground to wait it out as the deaths were just really adding up. But we were able to at least make the Terrorblade. And with no luck at all for the chain gun, we just swapped over to a mage build instead, making some Spectre armor. We gave Duke an attempt, and that really went as well as I expected. I seriously don't think I can convey just how many times I died throughout this stream, by the way. I was just absolutely desperate for a win at this point, so we decided it was time to go for Golem. And after an embarrassing amount of attempts, we were also able to kill Cultists. And we soon did the Nebula Pillar to make the Nebula Blaze and Arcanum. And then killing the rest of the pillars was just as boring as it always is. Alright, well that's not good. Okay. Cool. The Moonlord just did not go well either. Like, look at this attempt. Hit by the small, fast projectile. Eye spawning from the hand. Small, fast projectile. Eyes from off screen. And I'm assuming another fast projectile is what killed me. This is that despair I was talking about at the start. From long respawn times, dying in 1 to 2 hits, taking an hour just to do pillars, it all turned out just to make the stream feel so boring. So instead, we made a new world on an easier difficulty, as the majority of the stream was just dying and watching the respawn screen. Killing Wall, Mechs, Plantera, and Golem, we were finally able to fight and defeat Moonlord. Meaning we beat the main part of the game with 78 of the 115 achievements. And man, it was nice to be done with the main game. Just that whole process took so much longer than I thought it would. I knew instantly that a power boost was needed, so killing the Moonlord a few times, we were lucky enough to get the Meowmere, Starwrath, and Terrarian. After a small search, we found an enchanted sword. Many Planteras later, we got the Seedler. A Pumpkin Moon gave us the Horseman's Blade, and multiple Martians later, we got the Influx Waver. And for the first time ever, we made the Zenith. And this sword was so fun to use, by the way. Going after this first would make the rest of the game much less of a challenge. Underground, we completed Torch God and farmed for vitamins and a fast clock to be able to make the Ink Shield. After struggling to take fall damage, we survived a fall with a sliver of HP, but actually had to not take any damage. We went to the beach to get revenge on Duke, traded in all our strange plants for dye. What? We defeated the Frost Moon, Pirates, Frost Legion, Betsy, and the Mech Trio all at once. We crafted the Rainbow Staff, drank water while drowning underwater, had every NPC move in, and also shot the bee gun while in bee armor. We now actually killed Moonlord in Master Mode. And gathering some Chlorophyte, we made the Drill Containment Unit, which would be so useful for later. Here's where we actually finished our 50th quest. We flew a quad racer into space. God, I could do this for fucking hours, probably. And after a lot of looking and some research, we were able to find the shimmer. And using that to using purification powder on a mystic frog! Fuck! I found this thing and I didn't know what it was, and I killed it. Well, no, I didn't kill it. I tried to catch it, and then something else killed it. Ah, oh, this is probably so rare. And then it died. Ooh! Ooh! Nice! Okay. Fucking... Thank God. I was prepared to spend like 30 minutes looking for that. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. And we finished up on the rest of the town slimes. Oh, damn. I was not expecting that. Oh, wait. Ain't this windy day? Let's go. I remembered the music cue. After a few minutes, we were able to fish up Dreadnoughtalus. And then we were on to getting the achievement Rainbows and Unicorns, where we shoot the rainbow gun while riding a unicorn. Rainbow gun, meaning we needed a biome key. Yeah, I was getting prepared to have to lock down on the hallowed biome for this key. Did we fight Empress again? What if Empress of Light drops the key? Oh my god, a key! I wish. Ooh. Eh. Oh my god, I got the fucking key! With that really convenient luck and one long search for the hollow chest, we were able to get the achievement. Defeating Moonlord again allowed us to make Stardust armor and have 9 summons at once. Creating the Drunk Seed meant we discovered a special seed, and then creating a corruption world allowed us to defeat every boss in the game, and also every slime type. Creating a large jungle platform in the sky made it easy for Dr. Bones to spawn. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, I can shimmer! I forgot that existed. And one shimmer later, we were able to create the cell phone. And now this is where a large portion of our stream was set. Cleansing our whole world of evil, and I was determined to do this in our large world and not make another one. After 4 whole hours, we finally cleared out our whole crimson, yet the Dryad still said we had 1% of crimson left. After a lot of searching and destroying anything that could possibly be that 1%, I decided to just throw in the towel. It was already late, I was so hungry at this point, and I was about to pass out. And I'm assuming this whole chunk is the hallowed. So instead, we made another world and cleaned up the corruption in like 20 minutes to get the achievement. Now here we were, the last fishing achievement. A 7-hour stream. By this point, we only had 57 of the 200 fish, which is a lot lower than I was aiming for. So I just kind of went into it without having much of a plan or really many other options. I just slept, fished, quest, and slept again, night after night. While sleeping, I did some math. If the fastest we can skip a day in Terraria is 5 minutes, and I need 150 days of fishing quest, that's 750 minutes. Divided by 60 to get hours, and that's 12.5 hours of just fishing. We tried some other tricks, saving the day before we did the quest, doing the quest, force closing the game so it couldn't save, meaning we could do the quest over and over again. But I'm assuming that the achievement doesn't actually go up until your game is saved, meaning all the resets were just pointless. So instead we tried making a new world, doing the quest from the angler that spawns, and then repeating that. But you have to have 5 NPCs already spawned for the angler to even appear at the beach. So that just took way too long to get. I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for the few people hanging out with me while we did this, then it would have been like 20 times more boring. A few highlights were all of us listening to music together, just hanging out, which I can't really show on YouTube. But then we just pulled up TikTok and watched it while we would sleep, so we had something going on.
Scaring me. You're scaring me. I said no.
After trying to just stick through the boredom, we ended up looking to find something on YouTube.
My fish, and you just refill it. Now, since you're in journey mode, you can switch the time to midnight and then back to
Oh
day.
my
You
god.
can talk to him again.
And from there, it was time for journey mode. Turning on God mode, we went to find the angler, fished, copied the fish, turned in the quest, and then reset the day. We caught and copied 9 total fish, filled our inventory as much as we could, hoped the angler wanted one of them, reset the day, and then that over and over again until... You have to be close. Probably have to be like under 5. Oh my god, finally! That took so long. This is the worst achievement in the world. We also had the chest with the 40 extra fish that we needed to make a full 200. And then with our last golden worm, Golden Delight. Oh my god. Give me that shit. We're done. We finished. Oh my god. I don't have to play Terraria anymore. Oh, I'm so happy. All 115 achievements. 100%. Oh my god. With that, we were done. I have officially 100%ed Terraria for the first time. Honestly, it was pretty fun. The only really rough thing about it was the brutal difficulty of Master Mode, which I could say I was not expecting. Will I ever be playing vanilla again? Probably not. I just missed my mods so much throughout this whole playthrough. But if you have made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate you watching. This is the first time I've ever made a video like this with a script and a voiceover and this kind of editing. So any criticisms, things that you enjoyed, feedback at all, I would really appreciate. And again, if you would like more, our Twitch will be in the description and so will our Discord, so you never have to wonder when we go live.